Wherever you'd like to be. Would like to be over here, sir? Or? Yeah.
Okay, I believe we're ready. Well, good afternoon. I'm Michael Rogers, as you probably know, and this happens perhaps to be my last act as your interim city manager for the last 18 months. It's been my pleasure to work with all of you. I think all of you know that you've received a number of messages from me concerning the compensation plan. It had been one of my objectives during my tenure here was, as I say to the staff, land the plane with respect to this compensation study. It had been some time since the last one, which was not fully implemented, and we wanted to get this done. As it turns out, we've gone through the process. We've received the compensation study. We worked it. We've identified a number of pay bands that you're going to hear about, and a pay scale with steps in it, 19 steps in the pay scale that you will learn about. And we also discuss the compensation policies that will be adopted, by council to support the pay scale. Human Resources has worked very hard, working with the department heads to make sure that everyone understood what the opportunities are here, and that's a continuing process, and our Human Resource Director will talk more about that. But where we are is the turnover. We've gotten it to a certain point, and now it's going to be up to your incoming city manager and the Human Resource Director to carry it forward. But we expect in the fall we will at least complete the process of getting the compensation plan approved by council along with the policies. Your input today, we want to hear from you. I mean, that's an important part of it. And I think that we've had a lot of communication about what's out there. The pay plan is online, right? And you've had an opportunity to look at it. I know there's been a lot of discussion back, in the organization about what does this mean, and you should have some questions today, so we look forward to hearing that. So turn it over to our Human Resource Director, Ms. Mary Ann Hardy.
Thank you, sir. So welcome, everyone, to our employee public hearing on the General Unaffiliated Employees Pay Structure and Compensation Policy. These are draft proposed policies, and the purpose of today's hearing, as you notice with the public notices, is to provide you all an opportunity to provide any commentary on the pay structure or policy for consideration and evaluation, further evaluation before we finalize the plan to bring forward again to the city manager's office, and then following approval for adoption by council. So having said this, and I appreciate Mr. Rogers' kind words, HR has been working very hard on this and will continue to work diligently, and we do truly look forward to hearing your feedback as we work through finalizing the pay plan and the compensation structure. So the policies, the pay steps, and FAQs were provided online and are on our website. So what I really didn't want to do was to take up all of your time today going through a presentation of it. I wanted to make sure we got to hear all your comments because we have almost 1,000 employees. So with that in mind, I just want to talk a little bit about the hearing process for today. The format is not a Q&A. Any questions that come up that are provided to the class and comp at charlottesville.gov that are submitted as well as any questions directly to HR. We will be providing some FAQs and/or direct responses as appropriate to some of the questions. And then we also will have an FAQ regarding some of the things that come up from feedback as well. So please know we are really interested in hearing from you. And so with that said, anyone who would like to make a comment will have 2 minutes to do so. And at the 2-minute mark, then your period to comment will be at an end. So is there anyone in the audience who would like to step up to the podium and make a comment? This would be the time, please, to do so. Okay, hearing none. Let's see if there is anyone online that would like to have an opportunity to provide a comment.
Yes, if you'd like to speak at this time, you can click the raise hand icon in the Zoom webinar, or if you're joining us via telephone, press star 9. Each speaker will be given 2 minutes to speak. We have no raised hands at this time.
Okay, should we give it a few more minutes, sir?
You give it a few.
Point of order, Madam Director. Point of order, Madam Director. Seeing no raised hands either from the audience or from the remote participation, it would be appropriate for you to close the public hearing at this time.
Okay. Thank you, City Attorney Stroman. So at this time, hearing no further comments or feedback, we will close today's employee public hearing. We truly appreciate your attendance and your participation in the process. We will certainly be looking at our class and comp inbox, and so should you have questions or comments that you want to submit, please do so before the end of the day today if at all possible. Thank you very much for coming.